from the laptop you need to bring. Everything.
Good? Okay, thank you, sir.
Everything. I set everything else up but that.
Wow, that was really close. Wow. Getting closer and closer. That was very aggressive. Hey now, Steve. Yes, Paul. Yes, the STI is a DNC channel.
Tom also grab the cable from the monitor.
Also grab the
SD. Awful. You know what?
I'm not gonna.
Just jump behind here. I'll go with the goddamn stuff. Sorry.
Please don't hit me. No, that's trouble.
This is HDMI. Hello and welcome to the Tom Graham Diamond at Memorial Field, where we're in the bottom of the first inning. John Sellen reaching on a throwing error. He's now at second base by virtue of that. Spencer Merrick will step in. Wild pitch will advance to third base. John Sellen. Green Wave lineup. Rogers leading off. Then John Sellen, Spencer Merrick. Stephen Madden is waiting on deck. Pat Cummings. Then A.J. Nash. Richie St. George getting the start today at third base. Jake Centrella and Ryan Solomini. The Diamond Regional Vogue Bengals wearing their bright orange. Doing the pitching for them is Sam Perry. He is throwing to Colin Lariano. That one in the dirt. 3-1 the count to Merrick. The 3-1 swung on and missed. Count moves full. Sam Perry. The payoff pitch. Beat Merrick that time. 2 outs in the inning. Now the pitcher, Stephen Madden. Madden looks at strike one. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 now for Perry. The 0-2. Blown away. The 1-2 from Perry. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that is how the inning will end. The Green Wave strand one. No runs, no hits, one error. We'll head to the top of the second inning. Still looking for the game's first run here on Abington Community Access and Media. Lucas Cabral, Dylan Amaral, Tanyan Race due up for Diman. They'll face Stephen Madden in the bottom of the top of the second inning. Two lineouts and a strikeout in the first. 1, 2, 3 in order went the Bengals. Hard liner, tough up. Cummings got it. And a great play by Henry Rogers at short. One away. Tough hop. Another look at that great play. Full extension for Rogers. Now Madden up 0-2. Three swings and three misses. Two away. Dylan Amaral down by way of the K. Second of the game for Madden. That'll bring up Tanyan Reyes. Upstairs 2-0. Reyes looks at strike one. Richie St. George, as mentioned, the starting third baseman for the Green Wave today. Everywhere else remains the same. Crocker in left, Sellon in center, Cummings in right. Nash is at first base, Jacob Centrell at second. Rogers is at short. Merrick doing the catching for Madden. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at a high one. And And that is how the top of the second will end. Third strikeout of the day for Stephen Madden. 1-2-3 in order for the second time go the Bengals. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless from the Tom Graham Diamond. Pat Cummings, AJ Nash, and Richie St. George due up for the Green Wave. Pat Cummings will lead off the inning for the Green Wave. Looks at a curveball in for strike one from Sam Perry. Colin Laureano doing the catching for him. Dylan Amaral at first base. Brian Bell at second. The shortstop is Alex Carvalho at third base. Tanyan Reyes. Lucas Cabral in left field. Christian Connell is in center, and in right, Zachary Varau. Two balls, one strike, the count to Pat Cummings. That one slashed foul up and out of play. When hitting a vehicle in motion in the parking lot, the 2-2 slashed foul. Heads up, that one headed for a gaggle of young kids. Count remains 2-2. Pitch from Perry is low and inside, full count. And it'll be a walk for Pat Cummings. Sends up AJ Nash. Strike one to Nash. Throw over to first, diving back in safely. It's Cummings. Throw home, spins Nash out, ball one. A 1-1. Another one inside. Two one. Another throw to first, and Cummings back in safely again. That'll send Laureano out to talk. Good for strike two. Bottom end of the zone. The 2-2 from Perry. Missing low and inside. Count moves full. Payoff pitch, low and away. 2 walks to start the inning. Runners on first and second for the Green Wave. And that will send out Diman's coach to the mound to have a word with his starting pitcher. In a bit of a jam here to start the bottom of the second inning. First 2 aboard. Green Wave baseball team hoping to replicate the success of the softball team who just dispatched the Franklin Panthers out of Division I 4-0 over at the Carey Field. So now Richie St. George for his first at bat today. St. George looks at strike 1. St. George looks at strike 2. Look just below the knees. St. George swings and misses at strike 3 for the first out. Sends up Jake Centrella. Centrella looks at ball 1 low and away. Cold, breezy afternoon here, just across the noon hour. Three and 0, Centrella with the hitter's count. The 3-0 from Perry. Danger walking the first 3 batters here in the second. Andy Will. Bases loaded, 3 walks in 4 batters for Sam Perry. Sends up Ryan Solomini. So here's Solomini after a word to the Green Wave dugout. Solomini looks at strike 1. Rogers waiting on deck. I think there's an issue with the catcher's mitt here. So 0-1 the count to Rogers as Laureano gets ready to go. In the dirt, good block by Laureano. Good for strike 2 to Solomini. up above the head. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 from Perry. Bottom end of the zone. Strike 3, says the umpire. That sends up Rogers again. Fly out to right field. He was first at bat. Ball 2 comes in inside from Perry. Diman working with a short bench over there. Only 4 subs that I can see as that's ball 3 to Rogers. Sends Laureano out again. Nowhere to put him. John Sellen waiting on deck. The 3-0. Yeah, that's good for strike 1 to Rogers. The 3-1. Strike over the inside edge, full count. The payoff pitch from Perry. Trying to get out of the gym. Runners take off. Ground ball. We'll get it to left field. They're going to send Nash in from third in the Green Wave plate 2. Nice piece of hitting for Henry Rogers. 2-run single. Centrella had to stop at second. Selden looks at strike 1. The 1-1. Curve comes over the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. Upstairs. Two, fouled off.
Why is he a warrior?
2-2 again from Perry. Time asked for and granted.
He's a vet. Look at that baseball IQ. Been in this game a long time. He's a student of the
2-2, grounded up the middle, hops off the mound, and safe at second base on a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice single for Sellen. Rogers, nice slide at second. And there is now somebody warming up for Diman. Sends up Spencer Merrick. Merrick looks at ball one upstairs.
Owen! Are we all taking our vitamins? This stomach bug is going around!
Merrick has to duck out from that one, 2-0.
Hey, guys, eating toast calms the stomach! I'm throwing up! Pick it up!
The 2-0 now. Merrick looks at the sweeper. Massive gap in right center field. That one is inside. Three balls, one strike to Spencer Merrick. He looks at strike two. Get on the bottom of the zone near the knees. Full count. The payoff pitch with the bases loaded. Ball four gets past, and Rogers going to alertly come in from third. 2-run score. Very rare you hear the words RBI walk. That's what it is for Spencer Merrick to score. It's a 4-run inning for the Green Wave.
Let's go! Henry, let's go!
Meanwhile, Selling all the way up to third on that wild pitch. Madden looks at strike one. Perry's still out there. Runners on the corners. That one fouled up and out of play. Safe at second, and they're going to hold Selling at third. A little bit too much hesitation. It's a stolen base at second. Meanwhile, the 0-2 to Stephen Madden. Laced to short. One hop, it's bobbled, and Madden is going to beat it out. Second error of the game. And that puts runners on the corners. Another run across for the Green Wave, 5-0. So now it's Pat Cummings. That one upstairs to Cummings. Ball one. Crushed to right field, drifting back. It's well over the head and slicing back. Cummings headed for second, still going back. He's turning for third. It's going to be a stand-up triple for Pat Cummings. And it scores another couple runs for the Green Wave. Nice piece of hitting for Cummings there. 2 RBI triple. One and one now, the count to A.J. Nash. He walked and scored his last time up. That's just the second hit of the day for the Green Wave. Handful of walks and 2 errors. 2-2 from Perry. Ground ball to second. Good stop on the backhand. The throw to first is going to be in time to retire the side, but the Green Waves strike for 7. 7-0 at the end of the second inning. We head to the top of the third. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Diman when we come back. Colin Laureano, Zachary Varao, Alex Carvalho due up for the Diamond Bengals. They'll face Stephen Madden, who tosses in strike 1 to Laureano. 7-0 Green Wave after the big bottom of the second. Oh, and 2. Madden throwing hard and throwing well. Upstairs, almost taking the bat off the shoulder there was Laureano. Check swing count evens at 2-2. Green Wave 7 runs on just 2 hits. 5 walks, 2 errors committed by Diamond. And that'll be strike 3 over the outside corner. Down goes Laureano by way of the K for the first out. Fourth strikeout for Stephen Madden. Just missing on the curve. 2-0. Check swing. He offered at it. 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike now. To Zachary Varao. And it'll be ball 4. First walk, first base runner. Alex Carvalho, now the shortstop, will step in. Good for strike 1 over the outside edge. Throw to first. Diving back safely is Varao. Fouled up and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Now to Carvalho. Brian Bell is waiting on deck. The 0-2 for Madden. Another foul off out of play. That one catching the diamond bus. Count remains 0-2. Slash to first. Good play by Nash. He'll tag the bag for the second out of the inning. Goes as a sacrifice. Moving the runner over to second. Byron Bell lined out to short back in the first inning.
These guys are funny.
Time asked for and granted. One out, good for strike one. That one fouled off, gets out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bell. Sam Perry waiting on deck should Bell reach. Madden steps off, chasing Varao back to second. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is how the inning will come to an end. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left stranded for Diman. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Green Wave lead it 7-0. Some defensive changes for the Diamond Bengals. The new pitcher is Campbell, wearing number 5. Perry moves over to third. Reyes moves to shortstop. Alex Carvalho moves from shortstop to right field. And the odd man out of the lineup is Zachary Varao. Two balls, 2 strikes to Richie St. George. St. George will strike out to start the inning. So Perry makes it 2 full innings, 7 runs, all of them earned, on just 2 hits. Soft grounded to third for Perry. The throw to first is in time for the second out of the inning. That brings up Ryan Solomini, the left fielder. Curveball comes in. Watch out. Behind Solomini. This one past the diving Reyes. It's short into left field for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Green Wave. Solomini's first time reaching safely today. Henry Rogers raced a single that scored Jake Centrella. And A.J. Nash, his last time up. He looks at ball one. The 1-0 to Rogers. Upstairs again. That one missing outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Rogers might have a look here at this next pitch. Normally you're looking all the way here. It is strike one, a soft curve over the outside corner. The 3-1 from Campbell. Runner takes off. Foul to the first base side. Moving over, making the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left stranded for the Green Wave. In the bottom of the third, we head to the top of the fourth. Abington leads it 7-0. Top of the fourth inning will be led off by Sam Perry. Perry, Christian Connell, and Lucas Cabral do up for the Bengals. High pop a mile in the air to foul territory first base. A.J. Nash goes over and makes the grab for the first out. That one backs Connell off the plate. That one sent foul out of play. Fouled off again. Strikeout for Madden. Connell down for the second time. 6th overall for Stephen Madden. Sends up Lucas Cabral. Fouled off for strike one. This one shot out to right center field. Cummings moving over. He reaches up and makes the grab. What a catch. Tracking it down. Pat Cummings, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1, 2, 3 in order. Go the Bengals. Once again, 7-0. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Some more defensive changes to speak of for the Diamond Bengals. This one fouled off. Campbell still on the hill. The new third baseman is number 9. He replaces Sam Perry in the lineup. Carvalho is back to shortstop. Zachary Varau is out in right field again. To 1 from Campbell is over the inside part of the plate. 2-2. Selin tags it sky high, deep short. Bad first step. But making the catch is Carvalho. Spencer Merrick now. Merrick fouls this one out of play, 1-1.
Someone on that. Hey, someone on that ball. Thank you, someone on that. I can't wait to change it.
3-1. Diamond 5-0 on the season. This one's sent out to left, right at the left fielder, however. And there's 2 away. Ball one thrown into Stephen Madden. Madden reached on an error his last time up. Madden fouls it off the end of the bat, 1-2. And fouls it off. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 for Campbell. And he strikes Merrick out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 in order go the Green Wave in the the bottom of the 4th. They lead it 7-0. Headed for the 5th. Top of the 5th will be led off by Dylan Amaral. Tenyon Reyes and Colin Loriano also due up. Oh, 2 Madden up on Amaral. Strikeout victim his first time up. 1 of 6 for Madden so far today. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Madden gets number 7. Tenyon Reyes also went down by way of the K his first time. So we work our way through the order for the second time for Diman. Green Wave 7 runs on 3 hits. That one fouled off out of play. It sounded like it hit my car again. Two balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. Nice pitch, bottom end of the zone for Madden. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Laced to short. That'll get past Rogers and into the gap in left center. Still rolling backwards. Reyes heading for second. He's going to turn for third. Throw finally coming into Rogers, and he will hold a triple with 1 out for Tenyon Reyes. First hit of the game for Diman. Puts a runner on third with 1 out. Colin Loriano, the catcher, looks at ball 1 upstairs. Foul tip into the mitt, 1-1. Sweeper, good for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to Loriano. Zachary Varao waiting on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another one for Madden. 8 total now. Zach Varao walked his first time up, looks at ball 1 there. Two away, 1-1. Half swing and a miss. Unsure of himself that time was Varau. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 for Madden. Slashed foul. One, two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Madden strikes out the side. He's got 9. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Green Wave lead it 7-0. Pat Cummings, A.J. Nash, Richie St. George due up for the Abington Green Wave in the bottom of the 5th inning. If they plate 3, this game is over. Cummings laced a triple to right his last time up. Also walked. He's based safely both times so far. He's ahead 2-0 here. Hey, 2-0 from Campbell. Good for strike 1. All 3 balls have been bounced across here. Cummings skies this one to deep center field. It's drifting over and it's going to fall in. Cummings headed for second. And he's got a double. Pat Cummings coming alive. He needs a single and a home run for the cycle. That sends up A.J. Nash walking a ground out. Lined up the middle, and that's going to get past Carvalho. The throw home was on the money. Cummings held at third. Runners on the corners. Richie St. George looking for his first hit today. St. George looks at ball 1 inside. Nash holds. It's underneath Laureano, ball 2. The 2-0. Low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. the 3-0. St. George should be looking all the way here. He will, and it's ball 4. That'll load him up. St. George reaches for the first time today. And that sends up Jake Centrella. Loriano will go out to have a word with Campbell. Another Bengal starts to loosen up. Centrella, big spot here with the bases loaded, no outs. Looks at ball 1. Centrella is hit. Long bomb is a member of the JV team. It landed around the shortstop here around the Tom Graham Diamond, interrupting a game last year. 1-1 for him. The potential game-ending run is Richie St. George at first base. 2-1 the count to Centrella. Centrella grounds it to third. The throw home after a couple pump fakes is in time to get the out. So it's a fielder's choice. 5-2 on the putout. Sends Nash to third, St. George up to second. That brings up Ryan Solomini, who hit a single his last time up. Huge gap in right center field for Solomini here. If he sends one there, this game is over. He'll instead get it past the diving Varao at short. St. George will hold at third. And the Green Wave have their 8th aboard. That'll be an infield hit. For Solomini, his second single of the day. Makes it 8-0 Green Wave. For Henry Rogers, who is 1 for 3, 2 flyouts and a single. Rogers sends this one out of play. The 0-1 from Campbell is fouled off. Again, 0-2 off the very end of his bat. No balls, 2 strikes for Campbell here, loaded with 1 out. Rogers to the right side, off the glove, and they're safe all around. 3rd error of the day. Will score the 9th Green Wave run. John Sellen has reached twice on an error in a fielder's choice. A single ends it. Sellen to right. It's deep enough for the tag. Won't matter. The right fielder dropped it. Centrella is going to walk in from third. And the Green Wave come away with the Slaughter Rule victory. 10-0. is your final score. 10 runs on 3 hits and 4 errors. That last one counts for Diman. As the Green Wave continue their strong start to this season with a 10-run rule victory over the Diman Bengals. I want to thank you for tuning into this presentation of Abington Community Access and Media. I want to thank our cameraman, Paul Watson, for bringing the sights and sounds from the Tom Graham Diamond today. On behalf of everyone here at Abington Community Access and Media, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you next game.